Did Jungkook just reveal the real reason behind Taehyung leaving Los Angeles? What happened after that private vacation at the LA beach that changed everything for BTS fans? The news that Taehyung suddenly left Los Angeles has sent shockwaves across the ARMY community worldwide. But the biggest question lingering in everyone's mind is this: why did Taehyung leave so abruptly? Was it really just because of a fever? Or is there something more that BTS isn't telling us? When Jungkook finally broke the silence, fans were both relieved and even more curious, because his words didn't just confirm what we feared, they raised even deeper questions about what actually happened after that mysterious beach vacation with the members. Imagine this: BTS, one of the biggest music groups in the world, finally taking a break, enjoying the California sun, relaxing by the ocean after weeks of intense album preparations. The sight was supposed to be comforting. Our idols laughing together, bonding, capturing moments for memories. But what if that very vacation became the start of something that no one expected? What if that beach trip was the turning point that led to Taehyung's sudden departure and illness? When Jungkook spoke out, his tone was calm, but fans could sense the weight behind every word. He didn't just confirm Taehyung was sick, he revealed something that shocked everyone. What exactly did Jungkook say? Why did his voice tremble when he mentioned Taehyung? And why are fans now questioning whether this was just exhaustion or something far more serious? Before diving into Jungkook's emotional confession, let's rewind and piece together the clues leading up to this heartbreaking moment. It all started with a seemingly innocent beach day in Los Angeles. Fans spotted BTS members enjoying their time near the shore. Taehyung smiling, laughing, and even sharing playful moments with Jimin and Jungkook. No one imagined that within days, those smiles would turn into silent tears and sudden goodbyes. What really happened on that beach day? Why does it feel like the more we learn, the more questions arise? Fans recall that just days ago, the group appeared to be in high spirits. Photos circulated online of Taehyung strolling barefoot on the sand, Jungkook snapping pictures of the sunset, and Jimin laughing as the waves touched his feet. To ARMY, it was a dream moment. Proof that BTS was finally getting the relaxation they deserved after grueling schedules. But beneath that picture-perfect day, was there a silent warning sign no one noticed? According to sources close to the group, Taehyung had seemed a little off even before the beach outing. He was quieter than usual, smiling for the cameras but withdrawing when the attention faded. Fans now speculate whether his health was already declining during that trip. And when Jungkook finally addressed the issue, his words didn't just confirm the suspicion, they painted a heartbreaking image that ARMY can't shake off. Jungkook speaks out. He wasn't okay after the beach. The world stopped for a moment when Jungkook decided to speak about Taehyung's sudden departure from Los Angeles. It wasn't through a casual interview or a cheerful live stream. It was during a quiet, late-night interaction on Weverse that ARMY will never forget. Jungkook typed slowly, pausing between sentences as if each word carried a heavy weight. "He wasn't feeling well after we came back from the beach," Jungkook wrote. "We thought it was just tiredness, but it didn't get better." Just like that, ARMY felt their hearts sink. This wasn't the playful, carefree beach trip fans imagined. Behind those smiles was a struggle, one that Taehyung had tried to hide. Jungkook's next words shook fans even more. "He didn't want anyone to worry, but I could see he wasn't okay." What does that mean? Did Jungkook notice something that even the staff didn't? And why does it sound like Taehyung was trying to fight through the pain instead of resting? Questions like these spread like wildfire across social media, trending hashtags like #WeLoveYouTaehyung and #StayStrongV within minutes. But Jungkook didn't stop there. After confirming Taehyung left because of sickness, he dropped a line that sent ARMY into a frenzy. "I told him to take care of himself first, even if it means leaving us for now." Wait, what? Even if it means leaving us for now? Does this mean Taehyung's illness was serious enough to warrant an immediate flight back home? Was this planned or a sudden emergency decision? And more importantly, how bad was it? The emotional weight behind Jungkook's confession sparked even more speculation. Fans began analyzing his words, trying to decipher the hidden meaning. Was this just exhaustion from long hours of album preparation and jet lag? Or something deeper that BTS is choosing to keep private for Taehyung's well-being? And then came the most shocking part, Jungkook's voice message. Yes, you read that right. Minutes after his post, Jungkook uploaded a short audio message on Weverse. His voice was soft, almost trembling as he said, "Don't worry too much. He's strong. He'll come back when he's ready." The moment ARMY heard Jungkook's voice crack slightly at the end, hearts shattered across the world. This wasn't just a casual update. This was Jungkook fighting his own emotions to comfort millions of fans who were equally heartbroken. Now the question is, what really happened after that beach trip? And why does it feel like Jungkook knows more than he's saying? Let's go deeper into what unfolded behind the scenes that led to Taehyung's departure and how the members, especially Jungkook, reacted to this sudden turn of events. The beach that changed everything. What happened that day? According to eyewitness accounts, the day started perfectly. BTS arrived at the Los Angeles beach early in the morning, accompanied by minimal security to keep things as relaxed as possible. They were laughing, taking selfies, enjoying the warm sun after weeks of exhausting work. Fans who happened to be there respected their space, capturing only distant glimpses without intruding. But something unusual happened later in the afternoon. Taehyung, who was earlier seen running around playfully with Jungkook and Jimin, suddenly sat down near the rocks and stayed there quietly for a long time. Jungkook walked over to him multiple times, kneeling down to talk. Some fans captured these moments on camera, but at the time they assumed it was just the two best friends sharing a private conversation. Now those photos feel completely different. Fans are re-examining every detail. Taehyung's slightly pale face, his hand resting on his forehead, Jungkook's concerned expression as he crouched beside him. Was that the moment Jungkook realized something was wrong? Speculation versus reality. Did the beach cause his illness? After Jungkook's confession, rumors exploded online. Was it sunstroke? Did Taehyung catch a cold from the ocean breeze? Or was this the result of something much bigger, like weeks of sleepless nights, stress, and pressure building up until his body could no longer take it? Medical experts chimed in on fan forums, explaining that sudden illness after extreme fatigue is common in artists with intense schedules. And let's not forget, BTS wasn't just vacationing in LA. They were there for an important reason, preparing their next album, a project that demands countless hours of recording, choreography, and meetings. Could Taehyung's body have simply reached its breaking point? Or is there another piece of the puzzle we haven't seen yet? The goodbye that broke Jungkook's heart before leaving Los Angeles. Taehyung reportedly had an emotional farewell with the members. Jungkook was spotted looking visibly upset at the airport, trying to cover his face with a mask and cap, but fans noticed his red eyes as if he had been crying. Why was it so emotional if this was just a temporary departure? Was it because they all knew how hard Taehyung had been working despite his condition? Jungkook's recent statement seems to confirm that moment was one of the hardest for him. In his post, he wrote, "I told him I'll wait for him, no matter how long it takes." Fans reading this couldn't hold back tears. Jungkook's unwavering loyalty and love for his young melted hearts across the globe. It's not just about being bandmates. It's about being family. And when one member is hurting, all of them feel the pain. Fans' emotional reactions. "We just want him healthy." Within minutes of Jungkook's post and voice message, ARMY turned social media into a sea of purple. Hashtags like #Taehyung Health First, #Get Well Soon Taehyung, and #We Love UV dominated Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok trends. Fans began sharing old clips of Taehyung smiling, laughing, and comforting others, saying, "Now it's our turn to send him strength." Some fans even speculated that Jungkook delayed his own plans to stay in LA a little longer just to make sure Taehyung's departure went smoothly. If true, that would explain why Jungkook looks so tired in his latest airport pictures. And this brings us to the biggest mystery of all: what happens next? How long will Taehyung be away? And when will BTS reunite as Seven again?